Hi, this is the microneedling, and I'll introduce four treatment handpieces first. And the first one is the microneedle itself. You can remove the wrinkles, and this needle would penetrate into your skin. And this one without any needle. This is a radio frequency, and you can use this one to deal with saggy skins. The one he's holding right now is the cold hammer. This one mainly used after the treatment to cool down the skin temperature and also relaxing your muscle. And this one, we are going to let our patient hold like this during the treatment only when you choose the monopolar mode. This is the back of your machine, and when you first receive the machine, you need to add about 3 liters of distilled water. You are going to use 2 tubes when you add in the water. One is with the funnel, you put it into the water input, and the other one without the funnel, you put it into overflow. So when you notice there's water coming out from the tank through the overflow, you can stop adding water. Change the water in every 45 days, no more than 90 days. When you change the water, enter one tube to overflow and another tube to water output. After we plug in the power, we use key to switch on the machine, and this one is the emergency button. You press this in, the machine will cut off power immediately, and you rotate here to release. After we choose the first section on the menu, we can use the microneedle RF. Here is the setting of the front page. Intensity means the energy of radio frequency, and the higher you choose, the more warmth your patient will feel. And the second time active pulse means how long the needles will stay under your skin. And the next one, bipolar. This one is the default mode. And if we switch bipolar to monopolar, and then it will achieve a deeper penetration, but you also use the polar pod into your hand and let your patient hold this into his or her hand like this. The next one, depth. It means how deep the penetration will be in your skin. This depends on the treatment area. And the interval time means the frequency of your penetration. If you're a new beginner, I suggest you use this, set this to 1 second or 1.5 seconds. Now when you're ready, you can tap standby and use your full switch. And on the bottom of your screen, there's a cooling head. When we activate this, the cold hammer will also be working. You can use this one to cool down the skin temperature of your patient. Okay, let's tap back to the front page, and we can enter the second mode, fractional RF. This is the handpiece without the needle, and it has similar interface as the previous page. The intensity, it means the power of your RF, and the active pulse means the duration, and the interval time is the frequency. Right now we set as 0.5. It means it will shoot out energy in every 0.5 seconds. And the last one is the shot count. You can use this one as a counter to check how many shots you made so far. And same as previous mode, we tap standby to activate it, and then use our full switch. For the microneedling, we need to replace a needle every time we are going to perform a treatment. About the radio frequency, we don't need to replace the tips. We can use saline or alcohol to clean the tips. When you use the microneedle RF and you want to achieve a higher penetration, and you can switch it from bipolar to monopolar, and give the polar pod to your patient. Let your patient hold that pod, and then switch your depth. The maximum is 3, but sometimes we would encounter that the maximum is 1.5. This is because your interval time is too short, and the needle couldn't get in back if you're using a higher penetration. And in that case, we can switch the interval time to 1, 1.5, or 2. And then you can achieve a higher penetration. And now we are going to test this on paper. When you're doing the treatment on your patient, make sure you put the needles vertically. Don't move the needle on the skin while you're doing the treatment. When you're using the fractional RF, make sure you apply the cooling gel or ultrasound gel on the skin as a conductor.